Okay, so this is just a quick note about doing this categorization perception experiment you can see on Moodle. So I give you the link to download the files here, and if you click on that, you should get to something like this, Perception Demos Categorization. And then you can just download it by saying download as .zip file, and that will go to wherever you usually save your files. Alright, so then if I go and find where mine are here in download, you can see it's downloaded perception demos.zip. If I double click on it, it should hopefully extract it, and so you can see now the categorization folder is there in all its glory, including it's got this waves directory with wave files in it for the experiment. It's got a results file, which is just an example results file from the outputted experiment that you'll create later, and the actual file you'll open in Praat to run the experiment. So if you fire up Praat, however you usually do that, I'm going to open up Praat here, and what you need to do is open that categorization experiment file. So if I go to open read from file, then here I am, so this is actually another copy of it, so let me find the one I downloaded just so I can show you where that is. Okay. Alright, here we go. Okay, so downloads and then categorization. Alright, so here it is. And then if I open it, then I should be able to just run it. And now you should see this experimental window come up. And if you click on it, yeah, there we go. We'll start the experiment. That was a little soon, so we're supposed to identify the initial stop. So I click on this again to play, yeah, and then anyway, so then you would click on the button, identify the initial stop, whatever you hear, and click OK and go on, and so forth. And you'll notice there's 80 trials. Don't worry, this runs quick. Halfway through, there'll be a break. We'll just say, oh, I'm starting the next block. So anyway, yeah, so you need to go through and do all 80 of these trials. Okay, so I have done all 80. In the middle, I did have that, oh, start a next block. Just click to advance the screen. I've done all 80, so it says experiments over. Thank you. I can click or just move this window out of the way. And now what I can do is I can have this experiment selected and say extract results. And then I have these results. And then what you can do is say collect a table. Now this is collected to a table, and then what I'm going to do, and this is important, save as tab separated file. So make sure you click on save as tab separated file, and then I'm just going to call this ky results.table. Alright, so that's that. I'm going to replace the old one. Okay, so the last thing I asked you to do is then if you click on the shared Google Drive or class linked here, it might ask you for your Google password or something, but eventually you should get into something that looks like this. And then all you need to do is then go into Finder and grab your results table and drag it in here and upload it. And then you're done.